as much as possible. Hey, there we go. Odin Buster in the back. It's not on a critical turn, but what are you gonna do? It's about the same, and I even got a critical. Apparently back hits don't matter nearly as much as I thought they did. I thought they were much more powerful than that. Evasion is so good. Increases gear speed. Uh-oh, that's probably not good. You're not allowed to get pissy just yet. Not just yet. You're not nearly low enough. Decaying gas. Poison. Missed. Good. Good. And you just keep charging. Your job is Odin Buster here. Alright, we're gonna go... Actually, I think I just need to go for a regular attack. Turn cancel. Increases his speed again, though. No, not good. Slow down. You're going too fast. Alright, we'll go for a Medica 2 on the Asher. Just to be cautious yet again. Still doesn't even go to the match or anything. Damn it, I wanted the critical turn, and it didn't really matter last time. Hopefully it doesn't matter again this time. Alright, just 2 more of these, and Scarabeille goes down. Or not, if I don't get a critical. That's good information to have. You just go ahead and use a nice rondo here. Yeah, I think it's better if I just do normal attacks with the Zebulon, but I do want to boost, or sorry, to stock so that I can get the EP back. You know what, let's just attack. I need to do some attacks here. Yeah, so much better to do it that way. Especially if I get criticals. Poison incoming! Landed on you. Ooh, alright, we are in Pissy Boss Mode time. When he does not attack, doesn't do anything, you do not attack him. He will intercept. You only attack at this point going forward after he attacks. I don't have it charged up, otherwise I might boost him. Oh, that was actually L stun that he did before. Either way, I need to get rid of it. It's not too difficult. Once again, do not attack there. After he does that, do not attack. Oh, I intercepted. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we'll just go for a normal attack. We're going to intercept here. Back here. Alright, we're almost good to go here. Almost. Do not attack there. Do not attack. Just stalk. You'll be fine. Hit the Zebulon again. You dick. How dare you? How dare you? Increasing his speed again. It's fine though. We should be good to go here. Wait for him to attack. As long as he doesn't boost, I am good, and I think that should do it. Odin Buster in the back on a critical turn. All I need is 18,738. Give it to me. Oh, easily cleared that. And down goes Scarabeille. This can be a tough fight. I made that look way easier than it actually is, I feel like. Especially if you do not know the trick about it always intercepting once it's under probably around 23,000 health, give or take. But as a result, we have unlocked something. Looks like it's a forbidden device of forbidden devices. With that done, we are free to move forward, though. That turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I was very nervous about that one. But we can continue on here. And we can find ourselves a way out. But don't forget to grab this Sequencer C. That is going to be very important for what we need later on. Hold on. I'm still... Can I go out this way? Are you gonna let me up? Exit the ES. I don't remember this at all. I don't remember that at all. I'm gonna test it out here, though. Still got Cosmos in the lead. I should also switch to the Zebulon when I get a chance. Get a chance to show that off a bit. But what do I know? All right, we'll head up here. Actually, is this where the forbidden device actually is? It is! Okay, so what does it actually say when we come here? Forbidden device, it appears to be an encephalodiet device. That's what it said when we saw this one. Alright, so we still need to unlock the rest of them. I am getting way ahead of myself here. I tend to do that. I'm anxious because I beat a boss quite easily. I did not think I would beat nearly that easily. That was kind of weird. I said I made that like really easy. I have struggled mightily with that boss. If you try to do an Odin Buster on it while it's intercepting, it'll do like 15,000 damage to both of your party members, if memory serves me correctly. Don't let it happen. And here we can find the forbidden device yet again. Forbidden device initialization complete. Dive out and return to the Orma stronghold. We are done here. Nothing more to do. So we are free to leave. And we will end up back in the Orma stronghold, like they said, in the same spot though, and that's always been a little weird for me. But as a result, we can just get the hell out of here. No need to stick around longer than we have already done. So, let's go, and remember that we did pick up the robot body. So let's go turn that in. That's on board the Elsa though, so I'll meet you there. Back on board the Elsa, there is one thing that I definitely need to explain before we head into the Robot Academy. Now, there are a lot of different things that can happen. We are going to be completing the robot here, don't get me wrong. That's going to stay the same. However, there are different animations that will happen depending on how well you did in the GS Path quests in order to get these decoders for the doors that had the robot parts in them. How many times it took you to actually complete that quest will impact what the animation is. There's a total of 81 different animations. I do not believe that I got it perfect on this one at all. I think that the window washing and stuff like that was for the robot parts, but memory on that is a little hazy. So I don't think that I got it perfect on it. If memory serves me correctly, once again, because I haven't done this a ton of times in order to test it out, the overall power of the spell that we're going to get doesn't change as a result of how many times you had to complete a quest in order to get the decoder. I think it just changes the appearance of it. So let's head in and we will get what we have earned, really, throughout this. Yeah, did not get a perfect on the GS Path quest. That right analog stick rotation did me in. Professor? Actually, no, before I go talk to the professor, let's get him out of his swimsuit. This is his big moment. This is it. I don't need to be thinking how silly he looks while that's going on. Do you want me to change the old man's clothes? Yes, I do, Cabrillo, I should say. Set transformation. All right, back to his normal clothes. If you want to check it out, go down and see him with your own eyes. Yes, because I have never seen him in normal clothes, apparently. But like I said, this is his big, epic moment. He gets to construct the robot. We found the last part. Let's give him as much dignity as he can get. Modify the body into which type? Here it doesn't matter. They give you a choice. It doesn't affect the power or anything like that. I just believe that it does change the animation yet again. We'll go with B. Sure, why not? I'll process the body into type B, but first, there's something I want to tell you. What is that, Professor? Dark? Do you know anything about this, Assistant Scott? This is the first I've heard of it, too. never thought the professor was really fighting against evil. I thought I was just being dragged along for one of his crazy plans. Which is pretty tough, and pretty much what everyone else was also thinking. Yes, we're just along for the ride. Have you finally realized my greatness? Please, Captain, lend me your aid for just a little while longer so that I may rid this world of evil. Okay, Professor, you got it. We'll help you. You can use the facilities here however you want. I would not recommend saying that out loud to him. I like a man who's easy to talk to. But I do have one request. What's that? If you manage to make any extra money on that giant robot, you help me repay my debt. Extra money? What is this guy talking about? Oh well, I'll worry about that when the time comes. Leave it to me. I fully intend to reward you for your kindness. No, he doesn't actually. All right, it's settled then. So where's that dark guy anyway? That's a good question. I wonder where he is. So, the professor and Assistant Scott began building their giant robot on board the Elsa. Just who is this dark that the professor speaks of? You'll just have to see for yourselves. The completion of the legendary giant robot is not too far away. Will the professor accomplish his true objective and complete the giant robot? Tune in next time for the final episode. I did. There we go. Whoa, PU, somebody needs a bath. She's an android, dude. She doesn't sweat or anything. Aha, you've finally assembled all the robot parts. I probably should have come here a little earlier to get that other scene so that they're not one against the other, but whatever, we're moving on with this. Professor, congratulations, you've taken your first step toward that membership in the Milsha Country Club you've been dreaming of. Really? The country club? Shh, what are you saying? That makes it sound like I'm looking for these robot parts for my own benefit. Don't talk like that about me. What? She's always talking about drinking and golfing and... Shut it! There comes a time when a man must show the world what he can do. Professor? Now Assistant Scott will worship me once again. Worship! Professor, you're not in character. Right. Well, anyway, let's go! Show me what you have done, Professor. It's time to make the giant robot. Here we go, Assistant Scott. Begin transformation. Okay, Professor, set transformation. It didn't look like you guys did much there. Why is it like graffitied on Robot Academy? He's a one-man wave. My life's work, the Kaiser Fury, is now complete. I can't wait to find out what kind of robot it turns out to be once it's actually used. We don't actually get to see it being built. The animations for the Kaiser Fury will only happen when I summon it, unfortunately. Grr, damn that dark. Oh, it's nothing. I was just talking to myself. So, that's it. But if we look at Xion here, we can see that she does have... Where is it? Oh, that's right. I need to look in like status or something like that. I can't just look at it through the ether because that's only for when I can use it. Where is Kaiser Fury here? We got Storm, right? That uses the arms. We've got Beam. Once again, those are both 8. Then we get Quake from the legs. And then we get Kaiser Fury. It costs 50 EP. She's only got 68 right now. We can only use that once. Kaiser Fury with the Kaiser Sword. Once again, we can only use these, well, no, you can only use this one time in battle. The rest of them you can use all the time? Huh. I thought in the first game you can only use them once. Maybe they changed it. It has a slash on it, in case you happen to know whether or not things are weak to slash. So, we will once again show that off eventually. Actually, I do believe we will need to show that off for plot. But for now, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 2. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by my desert cleanup squad. Looking at you, Cosmos. Of Cosmos, Shion, Jin, Ziggy, Chaos, Momo, and Junior, not Moo Moo. Her name is still Peach. That's going to do it for these parts. Hope you have enjoyed them. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.